Okay, we're filming again. I'm behind the counter now. And one more thing I wanted to ask. You know, times are pretty tough right now. People are trying to save money. And of course, you'll pay a little bit more, as we've already said, for the sausages because you're using the good cuts. Have you found that the bad economy has hurt your business?
Pete, I gotta interject there. You really don't. Our sausage is not that much more. We're cheaper than Hannaford's and about comparable with Market Basket. And
you sure you won't go on camera saying this? You're a great ambassador, you know, Katy.
Well, it's a good product and I believe in it. So. But everything, you don't pay more here. You really don't. Don't even think about sneaking.
I'm not gonna. I already promised I wouldn't sneak you in. I always keep my promises. There's the meat board up there in terms of the prices.
All that is with the choice meat. Not, you know, the supermarkets are using all select or ungraded beef, which is all the cheap stuff.
Yeah, and the stuff that they have, with the choice that they have, you pay through the nose. You go up to Hannaford, their choice is the good $2 more a pound now.
So this is a different grade of meat altogether.
Well, there's different grades. You have your prime, your choice, your select, your ungraded. We only use choice. Occasionally we get some prime. We don't use low grade meat at all. The supermarket carries all that. Well, you'll find Hannaford's select, Shaw's select. It's not USDA select. It's ungraded, so they can label it however they like.
Ah.
So you have to know your labels. You have to know what you're looking for. And they do carry some choice stuff, but it's very expensive.
So there's less of a price difference than you think.
Right.
Are you surprised that more people are would rather have the choice stuff than the cheaper meats with the economy the way it is, or is it just a question of, you know, you can just taste the difference strongly?
I think it's a matter of education. There are some people that will buy the cheap stuff because of that. It's cheap.
It's hot.
You know, budget, whatever, forces them to buy the lower grades because of the cost.
Okay, I'm pointing it up. Go ahead, Michelle. I'm not going to put you on camera. I told you I wouldn't put you on camera, except for maybe in passing accidentally, but I won't try. I'm putting out the sausage now. Were you surprised, Katy, to learn all there was to learn about this? Did it really shock you that there was so much to know? And that's Michelle's hand. So there's probably the only shot you're going to get of Michelle, guys. So as you can see, Mike is making a very small batch there. Michelle's ducking away as fast as she can. What's your best-selling variety of sausage?
Sweet. Sweet's a big sweet or mild, either one they call it.
If you were to give a person who might want to try making their own sausage at home, somewhere where they can't get to a butcher shop, what advice would you give them?
Well, probably with the pork, don't make it completely lean. Have a little bit of fat in it, like maybe an 85%. Don't over-season it. Start mild, and then you can always add more to it if you want.
And this is all skill that you've picked up over decades.
Yeah.
How long do you think it took you to become a real good butcher in your mind? I mean, everybody I know who knows you considers you a great butcher. But when did you consider yourself a real expert? How long did it take?
Probably about 5 years. Because when I came into the business, it was all hanging beef. You had to do all your own breakdown and stuff. There's a lot more involved in it right now.
So this is actually easier by comparison.
Yeah.
And that was back in, what, the 70s?
60s.
1960s you started out.
60s, yeah.
Is there a future for the local butcher shop in America, do you think?
I think so. I think so. Because the supermarkets are doing all pre-packaged, pre-cut out in the Midwest or someplace.
Only got you back there, Pam. So I think that's, I'm not sure that there's much more to add. I'm going to talk to Katy a little bit more. Now, Michelle, how did you start working here? Did you they just needed a person you happened to be around, or?
My stepdad lived right up here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And yeah.
I didn't know your stepdad lived upstairs. Upstairs there's apartments, and you just happened to be there and you asked, or?
No,
you
he
knew
offered. Yeah, and I've been here for almost 4 years, so.
And how old are you?
19.
So you've been doing this. You were at the counter, of course, before you were of age.
Yeah.
And you've been doing this. Has it really surprised you how much there is to all of this?
Yeah, I would have never guessed, ever, how much there is to do back here.
Do you appreciate the quality of the stuff more now that you see it?
Yeah, definitely.
And how good are you at cutting meat?
I'm getting better. I'm learning.
How far away is she from being a good apprentice butcher? Or has she already passed that point, Mike?
Cut. She brings hamburger and does that stuff. She stuffs breast and stuff. You don't give her any of the tough stuff to cut yet.
You think how long before you think she reaches that point?
Well, she probably could do it now if we didn't have so much other work for her.
Now that's an endorsement. He says you're ready.
I am ready. I'm always ready.
Except for not ready to be on film, but other than that.
Not on film.
Now explain this to me, people. I mean, the young lady is ready to cut meat, ready to do all of the messy jobs here. Doesn't have a problem with it, but put her on camera and that's a bridge too far. Okay, we're going to stop here.